What's up, guys? Welcome to Unconventional Movements. This is episode number 19. This is part 3 of our pendulum swing. So we got the pendulum swing, the pendulum clean and press, and we're gonna go over the pendulum snatch, all right? So same basic setup as the pendulum swing and the pendulum clean and press. Obviously this time we're gonna go into a kettlebell snatch, all right? So let me show you what we're looking like and we'll talk a little bit about it, all right? So again, same setup from your pendulum position. We're gonna pendulum from on the right, it's gonna pendulum to my left. I'm gonna lateral lunge to my right and then snatch the bell up, back to center and back down, okay? Pendulum, snatch up, bring the bell back down. Now, we can make this a little bit more dynamic, kind of flow into it. Snatch it up, pendulum back down, snatch it up. There you go, something like that. Now, this time we're going overhead, just like yesterday when we were working on the pendulum clean and press. The big drive comes from my hip during my pivot, right? So I'm not really using too much of my arm to bring that bell overhead. If you can see, as I'm pulling through, I'm driving from this hip is coming forward into extension, squeezing this glute, driving that bell overhead. It's really important that you guys aren't trying to pull this bell. For one, you're using way too much energy. It's not gonna be efficient. You're gonna gas out in the first 5 reps, right? For two, if you're using too much of your shoulder and that thing ends up getting too tired, your pendulum is gonna be unstable, right? And by unstable, what I mean is as we're going through that pendulum, if we start hanging because that shoulder is tired, that's gonna be a tough day for your shoulder and for your back. So we wanna make sure that most of this movement, just like most of the stuff that we're doing here, is driving from the hip. So lateral lunge, drive from that hip over, okay? Now, to do this pendulum, first I would make sure you're comfortable in the kettlebell snatch. It's gonna require a lot of the same movements, which is gonna be the high pull and then the press through, right? So make sure you're comfortable in your snatch, your single arm swing, and your lateral lunge before attempting something like the pendulum snatch, okay? This is a fun one, give it a go. You're gonna learn a lot of different things about your body, how it sets up and stuff like that. So that's part 3 of the series. We might check in tomorrow to show you how we can kind of flow all these pendulum swings together, all right? So until then, remember, in this order, move well, feel great, look fit. Symmetrical is a primal sexy.